We were 3 college students, me, Rio, my friend Kenji, and his girlfriend Ayaka. It was supposed to be a simple dare. Drive into the mountains, find the abandoned 5-story hotel everyone on campus whispered about, and grab a photo inside as proof. Urban legend stuff. Someone hanged themselves there. People hear footsteps on the top floor. No one who went alone ever came back the same. We laughed it off during the drive. But the second we stepped out of the car and saw the silhouette of the hotel rising over the unlit tree line, the joke stopped. 5 stories of cracked windows, collapsed balconies, and a lobby entrance swallowed in shadow. "Let's just go in, take the picture, and leave," Ayaka whispered. Kenji tried to act brave. "Yeah. Quick in, quick out." None of us wanted to admit how nervous we already were. The lobby floor was littered with glass and broken tiles. Every step echoed. Our phone lights cut thin lines through the dust in the air. Somewhere above us, maybe the second floor, we heard a faint metallic tap. Ayaka froze. "Did you hear that?" Another tap. Tap. Slow, irregular. Like something brushing against a wall. Kenji forced a laugh. "Old building. Metal expands, wood shifts. Relax." He didn't believe a word of what he said. Neither did we. But we all chose to pretend it was nothing. We moved deeper in. By the time we reached the staircase, the hotel felt colder. Not normal mountain night cold, more like stepping into a refrigerator. "Let's go up," I said, trying to sound calm. "If we get a photo from the 5th floor, no one can say we chickened out." The 2nd floor was silent. The 3rd had graffiti and scorched mattresses. The 4th had peeling wallpaper and broken doors that creaked in the draft. No more tapping sounds. Nothing strange. We almost convinced ourselves that the earlier noise really was just the building settling. But when we reached the 5th floor hallway, our lights hit something standing at the far end. And everything inside me turned to ice. He wore an old-fashioned hotel porter's uniform. Dark vest, white gloves, shiny brass buttons. But he had no head. Just an empty, raw-looking stump above the collar. Like something had torn it clean off. His posture was unnatural, shoulders slightly raised. Arms hanging stiffly at his sides. In one gloved hand, he held a large knife. Its blade chipped and darkened. He wasn't facing us. He couldn't. There was no head to turn. But the second our phone lights landed on him, the knife scraped against the wall. As he dragged the blade along the peeling wallpaper. Dot slowly. Dot aimlessly. Dot yet undeniably moving toward us. Ayaka's breath hitched. "Oh my God. Rio. Rio, what is that dash?" Kenji whispered. "He can't see us. Right? He doesn't even have a head." But the way he turned, not with sight, but with awareness, made it very clear. He knew exactly where we were. The porter didn't run. He didn't need to. He walked slowly, unsteadily. As if he were drunk, or half asleep. His body swaying in crooked angles. But he always stayed pointed toward us. No matter how he drifted or stumbled. The knife kept scraping in our direction. He couldn't see. Yet he never turned the wrong way. Never hesitated. He was tracking us. "Run," I whispered. And we did. The sound followed us. The scraping wasn't fast. But it never stopped. On the third-floor landing, Ayaka slipped. Kenji grabbed her, nearly falling with her. Get up, get up. We have to move. I glanced up the stairs. The porter had reached the top of the staircase. His knife dragged along the banister, showering rust and paint flakes onto the steps. He wobbled, tilted, collided with the wall, but corrected immediately. Blade scraping toward us again. Sightless, but unfailingly accurate. We reached the lobby. Our footsteps thundered like explosions. We burst out of the entrance, sprinting across the cracked concrete toward the car. Behind us. Slow. Unchanging. Relentless. Kenji fumbled with the keys. Come on, come on, come on, dash. The doors unlocked. We threw ourselves inside. I didn't look back. As the engine roared to life, the scraping sound reached the hotel entrance. Still slow. Still steady. Still coming. We sped down the mountain road without speaking. We never told anyone the full story. Who would believe it? Ayaka refuses to talk about that night at all. Kenji still has nightmares. He says he hears that slow, dragging sound in his sleep. As for me, I listen for it sometimes. In quiet places. In parking garages. In old buildings on campus. I'm not sure why I do that. Maybe part of me wants to confirm it was real. But something tells me, if I ever hear that sound again, he'll already be too close.